Here is Mr. Peter Obi receiving encomiums in one of the schools where he donated millions of naira for the infrastructural development of that school. Peter Obi took to his official X account to announce the donation of 70 million naira to 3 schools in Onitsha. In furtherance of my commitment to help in building a future society rooted in good health and education, I visited 3 educational and health institutions today and made varying donations totaling 70 million naira in support of these institutions. Firstly, I had the honor of participating in the commencement of the new Shanaha University in Onitsha, which was launched today. I spoke to the students about the importance of prioritizing their education as it remains the surest path to success. In support of the university, I made a token donation of 50 million towards the infrastructural development of the institution. From Shanaha University, we proceeded to Waterside Midwifery, Onitsha, where I made an additional donation of 10 million naira to support their progress and improve the quality of training for personnel who are crucial in reducing Nigerians' unacceptable levels of infant mortality. My next stop was the Borromeo School of Nursing Science, Onitsha, where I reaffirmed my belief in the vital role that nursing schools plays in our healthcare system. To further this cause, I donated another 10 million to assist in their continued efforts. Continue with my unwavering commitment to advancing health and education. My upcoming visit to Anambra State will be to the University of the Niger and Iyenu College of Nursing Sciences. We must build our society by improving measurable indices of development. A new Nigeria is possible through greater education and enlightenment. Honestly, sometimes when I look at what is happening in Nigeria today, I feel like God is really punishing Nigerians for fumbling Mr. Peter Obi. We really fumbled a good man who dedicated himself to rescue us out of the mess we found ourselves in this country. Not that we fumbled a good man, we ended up with someone that did not even care about the country, that did not even care about Nigerians. We ended up with someone that did not even know anything about leadership, someone that did not even know anything about growing the economy, someone that did not even know anything about rescuing people from poverty. We ended up with someone who cares about enriching himself and those around him, someone who just came to flex while the nation burns, someone who is experiencing the country going through an existential threat. We are in a very dire situation and Nigeria is going through a very hard time. If care is not taken, this country is going to explode. If care is not taken, we will not have a country to call our own in the next couple of years. We ended up with someone who had no vision for the country or purpose of direction. Over 1 year and plus months, this country is headed nowhere. There is no clear-cut direction as to where he wants to take the country to. All we keep hearing is promises upon promises, but the country keeps getting worse on a daily basis. I remember vividly when Peter Obi was speaking to the PDP Board of Trustees, he told them that there is no more money to share. He told them that Nigeria is one bad leadership away from collapse. He told everyone all through his campaign period that we are one bad leadership away of becoming a failed state. Whatever we are experiencing in Nigeria today is a sign of a failed state. There is no explanation to the fact that we went from buying fuel 187 naira to buying fuel 1,500 naira. We went from buying cooking gas 300 naira per kg to buying cooking gas for 1,500 naira per kg. Dollar went from 600 naira to 1,700 naira. Commodities in the market, the price of goods has risen to over times 10. All this is happening barely 2 years in office. There is no explanation to this at all. There is no explanation to this at all. No one with a functional brain cells can be able to defend what is happening in Nigeria today. But unfortunately, you have people in government that are defending what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing in Nigeria. It shows that they don't have functional brain cells for them to be able to look at the people face to face, clear eyeball to eyeball, and defend the atrocities that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is committing in Nigeria as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Somehow, I feel like we are going through all these things because God is teaching us a lesson, or God is punishing us for our stupidity, for allowing someone like Mr. P2B to slip through right our hands during the last election. P2B presented his manifesto to us. P2B defended his manifestos to us. P2B showed us his character, his antecedents, and told us what he's going to do when he gets in office, but we did not take him very serious. I know some of you will say, yes, we voted for him and he won the election. You did not do enough to allow Mr. P2B to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That was the reason why your vote was stolen. That was the reason why your presidency was stolen. What P2B is displaying today is a hallmark of a true leader. Every leader prioritizes education and healthcare. The reason why we keep having bad leaders in government is because majority of Nigerians are not educated. In a country where you have 18 million out-of-school children, in a country where education is not prioritized, you are going to have people make electoral choices that are not informed. The electoral choices we make in 2015 and 2023 shows that we lack proper educational system in this country. Education redefines the mind. Education makes you to make proper decisions. Education hands you the tool to be rational, hence you can have the ability to criticize government policies and their manifestos, which will give you the ability to make informed electoral decisions. Education helps you to understand what good governance is all about. It is quite unfortunate that Nigerians don't know what good governance is all about. To them, governance is all about building of roads. That is why you see many of them on social media praising a governor that built roads for them. They don't know that road is a basic amenities. Basic amenities mean that this is a core responsibility of a government in power, meaning you don't even need to celebrate a governor or any president for building road for you. And again, you see some of them celebrating IGRU as a model of development. IGRU is not a model of development. What forms a model of development internationally is HDI, and education and healthcare is one of the key critical components of HDI. But because majority of Nigerians lack that basic education, they fall for someone who generated IGRU in Lagos and they voted for him as a president. That is the reason why ever since he became the president, everything has gone up, because he wants to tax the people and ensure he gets more money, leaving the HDI, school, healthcare, security, and the quality of life of the people to go down. But Mr. P2B has shown that he understands the core component of development. He understands the core component of good leadership. And that is why he keeps showing it in his dedication to ensuring quality education and healthcare system in the country. Ever since the election was done and concluded, I've lost count of the number of times P2B has donated his personal millions to schools and healthcare centers in the country. And he's not doing this thing because he conducted for the election so that he can stay relevant. This is who he is. P2B has been doing this thing from time immemorial. This is because he understands the crucial role schools and healthcare play in shaping the future of any nation. This is the reason why when he was a governor, he focused on education, healthcare, and other key infrastructures in his state. And Anambra State today is one of the most viable and vibrant states in Nigeria. Anambra State is still benefiting from the framework and vision of Mr. P2B while he was a governor. And he promised to replicate that same thing in Nigeria, but he could not be given the opportunity to do that. Aside being someone that loves education so much, Peter Obi is also a wealth creator. He has shown that in his business. Peter Obi has created and managed wealth effectively. That is his character. That is his antecedent. Tell me the character, antecedent, and personality of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu has no value for education. Tinubu has no value for healthcare. Tinubu is not a wealth creator. How do you expect him to do the same for Nigeria? What you need is someone that loves education, someone that loves healthcare, someone that is a wealth creator, someone that is passionate about the people. That is the kind of person you need to become the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is the kind of person you want to hand over your resources to manage. On what we have in Nigeria today, it shows that Nigeria does not have a revenue problem. Nigeria has never had a revenue problem. We've always had money, but our problem has been how to spend that money. A former head of state, Yakubu Gowon, was quoted as saying that Nigeria has so much money that our problem is how to spend it. In the past, Nigeria has so much money, more than China, Dubai, India, and some many other countries. But these countries have slipped over and become more vibrant, more economically viable than Nigeria. The reason is because these countries know how to manage their resources very well, and they were able to do that by electing good representatives. Their citizens put so much effort into electing good leaders that will transform their economy, that will transform their country. Unlike here in Nigeria, we don't put any effort in electing our representative. As long as the person is our tribe man, is from the same religion as us, we are good to go in voting that person. We don't even care about the person past. We don't even care about the person antecedent. There is no how you are going to explain to me that some Nigerians voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, someone who cannot even tell us where he's from, someone who cannot tell us the whereabouts of his parents, someone who cannot give account of his credentials, someone who is being accused of falsifying his credentials, someone who was allegedly indicted in the US for drug trafficking. Nigerians had all this information about Bola Ahmed Tinubu at their fingertip. They had someone like Bola Ahmed Tinubu contesting with Mr. P2B for the seat of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but they ended up voting for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They did not only vote him, they defended him, and some persons are still defending Bola Ahmed Tinubu till date. Looking at everything that is happening to us today, it is crystal clear that the universe is punishing Nigerians for fumbling Mr. Peter Obi. The universe is punishing Nigerians for their poor electoral choice. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.